Hello and welcome to CSAPIS Academy. I am Rituja Sharma, welcoming you to the today's edition of our Current Affairs News and Analysis program. Today is 13th of November. So let's look at today's news. And before we begin, would like to request you to join our WhatsApp group or our Telegram group. Our interview guidance program choli ase, so all of you are welcome to join the interview guidance program to get complete feedback of how you perform in the interview, to check yourself. So first news to Amar, retail inflation surge in October 2024. So almost all the newspapers in India have included this news. The retail inflation October bahise. GS3 economy, Indian economy part hopper. Guwahati University initiative to convert fish waste to liquid organic fertilizer. So masor waste di keneke liquid organic fertilizer Guwahati University para বনোৱাৰ কাৰণে এটা হেৰি কৰিছে এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ এটা পাৰ্ট হ'ব পাৰে পলিউশ্যন ইন দ্য ভৰলু ৰিভাৰ পলিউশ্যন হেতু এটা নিউজত আহিছে নবীন ৰামগুলাম ৰিটাৰ্নছ এজ প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ অফ মৰিশাছ সো মৰিশাছৰ নতুন প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ নবীন ৰামগুলাম চেঞ্জ অফ পাৱাৰ হৈছে ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ৰিলেশ্যন এটা পাৰ্ট হ'ব পাৰে দেন COP29 ব্ৰেক থ্ৰু অন কাৰ্বন ক্ৰেডিট ট্ৰেড সো কাৰ্বন ক্ৰেডিট ট্ৰেডত COP29ত এটা ডিছকাশ্যন হৈছে ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল ইনষ্টিটিউশ্যন প্লাছ international relation of the part however ASSAM Education Department initiative for EWS reservation in private schools. So this is another news and then we have certain prefacts. So retail inflation surge in October 2024. Retail inflation in India surged to 6.21% in October 2024 reaching 14-month high. Inflation ki bostu hoy jetia price rise hoy jay আৰু যিহৰ কাৰণে মানে যেতিয়া কোৱান্টিটি কমি যায় ইফালে ডিমান্ডটো বাঢ়ি যায় সাপ্লাই কমি যায় তেতিয়া হলে প্ৰাইসটো ৰাইজ হৈ যায় আৰু ৰাইজ হৈ গলে ভ্যালুটো কমি যায় তো হেতুকে আমি ইনফ্লেশন বুলি কওঁ ইন শৰ্ট আৰু ফুড ইনফ্লেশনৰ কাৰণে ফুড ইনফ্লেশন 10.87% হৈ গৈছে অক্টোবৰত 15 month high বুলি কোৱা হৈছে up from 9.24 in September and 6.61 a year ago. This is the first double digit increase. So first double digit increase হৈছে since July 2023. কিহৰ কাৰণে হৈছে মোস্টলি ফুড প্ৰাইস হাই হৈ যোৱাৰ কাৰণে হৈছে আৰু ফুড প্ৰাইস হাই কাৰণে হৈছে কাৰণ কি এবছৰ এলিনো আছিল যোনটো ওয়াৰ্মিং আপ অফ দা পেসিফিক ওয়াটাৰ্স বুলি আমি জানো আৰু হেতু কাৰণে বৰষুণৰ হেৰিটো কমি যায় আৰু সেই কাৰণে ফুড প্ৰডাকশন কমি যায় সো কোৱান্টিটি কমি যায় সেই কাৰণে প্ৰাইস ৰাইজ হৈ যায় so the entire inflation is mostly food based inflation food price rise inflation wholesale price index eta thake aru ta consumer price index thake wholesale price index to hol jetia bulk of jetia wholesale business bilakor juntu ami goods bilak jetia trade kora jay hetu jetia price change hoy tetia hetu wholesale price index buli koa jay aru the consumer price index ki hoy jetia retail buyer jetia perspective opora jetia ami change to jetia analyze koru price change to hetu ami consumer price index buli kau so normally jeto inflation measure kora jay economy hetu wholesale price index or based kori pela hetu inflation to measure kora jay it is published by the Office of Economic Advisor Ministry of Commerce and Industry that is wholesale price index aru consumer price index is released by National Statistical Office NSO. Which of the following indices is primarily used by the Reserve Bank of India for inflation targeting under its monetary policy framework? So you can take the correct answer and put it in the comment box. Second to hold Guwahati University initiative to convert fish waste to liquid organic fertilizer. Guwahati University in collaboration with ICR Indian Council of Agricultural Research or it's a council jar under bahut keta institute thake so eta hol joto Central Institute of Brackish Water Aquaculture brackish water mane hol joto saline water boli ko ami nimokhiya pani joto hetu brackish water boli koa jay so Central Institute of Brackish Water Aquaculture joto mean palon boli ko Chennai it ase telukor coordination of Guwahati University will launch a project to convert fish waste into liquid organic fertilizer so masor junblak ruwa thwa junblak marketor pora junblak mane ruwa thwa bilak collect kori pela hetu ami filter kori pela tare as an organic fertilizer hisabe use koribo kane eta prokolpo fish waste from local markets will be processed into liquid organic fertilizer preserved for 1 week before use to ensure safety. So hey, local market opera jikini fish waste sekini collect kori pelai liquid organic fertilizer banabo karone hetu eta process ta preserve koribo ek hoptahor karone preserve kori pelai to ensure that to ensure the safety. The fertilizer boosts pond productivity and is a sustainable eco-friendly alternative to urea, avoiding water pollution and algae blooms. So আমি জানো যে বেছি ফসফেটিক যদি ফার্টিলাইজার ইউজ করা যায় সিনথেটিক ফার্টিলাইজার তেতিয়া অ্যালগাল ব্লুম হয় ইউট্রোফিকেশন হয় হেতুৰ পৰা সো হেতু কাৰণে সাস্টেইনেবল ওয়ে অফ এটা এটা সাস্টেইনেবল হয় ইকো ফ্ৰেন্ডলি এটা প্ৰচেষ্টা হয় আমি জানো যে যোনটো ইকোনমিক্স বুলি কোৱা যায় বা যোনটো হাইড্ৰোনমিক্স বুলি কোৱা যায় সো হেতু তাৰমানে কি হয় মানে গছ গছনি বা শাক পাচলিবিলাক গজোৱা যায় soil use nakorage mati use nakorage so hydroponics or aquaponics so earlier I said by mistake it was a so it was hydroponics or aquaponics boli koa so hydroponics or normally ki kore okol pani to use kore mane tate base hisabe aru aquaponics or ifale janeke mean palon hoy ase eta pond eta ase masor pond eta ase aru hetur pra jonla pani he masor jekini pani hekini ako sprinkle kore in the farm বা in the এটা যেনেকে vertical farm কৰে যেনেকে wall farming কৰে so wall এখনত যেনেকে লগাই পেলাই শাক পাচলিবিলাক এনেকে ধনিয়া পদিনা বা হিনকা লগাব পৰা যায় তাতে sprinkle কৰে তাতে মাটি ইউজ নকৰে so হেতু হল আমাৰ হাইড্ৰোপনিক্স বা একুৱাপনিক্স আজিকালি যোনটো এৰোপনিক্সও আছে হেতাখন যোনটো আমি পাইছিলো so provides essential nutrients like nitrogen phosphorus and potassium without harming water quality হেতুৱে যোনবিলাক মেজৰ নিউট্ৰিয়েন্ট বুলি কোৱা যায় যোনবিলাক গছত লাগে হেতু নাইট্ৰজেন ফসফৰাছ আৰু ইফালে পটাছিয়াম it will be given without harming the water quality so it is an innovative process which of the following is a key benefit of using liquid organic fertilizer derived from fish waste in pond ecosystem so you can take the correct answer and put it in the comment box pollution in Bhorolu river so Bhorolu river in Guwahati once a clean water source and recreational spot has become heavily polluted আমি জানো যে ভৰলু এটা গুৱাহাটীৰ মাজেৰি পাৰ হৈ গৈ আছে আগতে বহুত ধুনিয়া সাফা আছিল আগতে মানুহে ভৰলু গাউড হৈছিল বাট এতিয়া হেতু বহুত বেছি পলিউটেড হৈ গৈছে পানীখিনি বহুত লেতেৰা হৈ গৈছে কিহৰ কাৰণে বিকজ সিৱেজ ডিসপোজাল হয় ইন্ডাস্ট্ৰিয়েল এফ্লুয়েন্স বিলাক তাতে গৈ পেলাই দিয়া যায় ইন্ডিভিজুৱেল হাউসহোল্ড ওয়েষ্ট বিলাকো গৈ ভৰলুত পেলাই দিয়া যায় so it has almost become a dumping ground over a period of time and that's why it has become highly polluted and that is a very negative thing for a city for any city most of the cities are located on the bank of any ABCD rivers and in case of Brahmaputra in case of Guwahati it is located on the bank of Brahmaputra and through it passes the Bahini and the Bhorolu river so this industrial discharge unauthorized sewer connection and untreated waste from hospitals pollute the Bhorolu river making it unsafe so gute even hospital discharge bilako go pelai toxic waste junla hebla go pelai Bhorolut pore aru he karone gute area tu toxic hoy gise gute area tu letera hoy gise filled with causing foul odors and stagnant polluted sections worsened by silt from landslide ifale janeke pahar kata jay so pahar katile ki hoy ekar landslide hoy aru he mati bali bilak ahi pela tate জমা হয় so overall depth to কমি গৈছে ভৰলুত আৰু সেই কাৰণে water carrying capacity বিলাক কমি গৈছে আৰু হেতু এটা urban flood create কৰি আছে হেতু এটা ডাঙৰ reason that city like Guwahati is facing urban flood fine so local residents face health risk and unbearable stench বহুত বেয়া গোন্ধ ওলাই leading some families to relocate while others endure poor conditions Experts recommend dredging, enforcing waste disposal laws, and scientific cleaning to restore the river, potentially turning it into a tourist spot or a public transport route. So, public transport route is use korbo para jay as a waterway to move from one part of the Guwahati to the other, provided the water is clean. So, yar karone experts bilake recommend korise dredging koribo lage, plus junla waste disposal tar karone strict laws anibo lage jate manhe garbage by directly Bhorolu nepelai so these are some of the measures what is the major source of pollution in the Bhorolu river so you can take the correct answer and put it in the comment box Bosro we have launched for 2100 rupees a batch comprehensive batch with recorded classes for prelims and mains and also interview guidance is included here. So you can join this batch. Naveen Ramgoolam returns as Prime Minister of Mauritius. So most of the papers have again mentioned about change in guard in Mauritius. Naveen Ramgoolam, leader of Mauritius opposition, returned as Prime Minister after a decade. So 10 বছৰ পিছত change হৈছে. His party, the Alliance for Change, won 62.6% of the vote, ousting incumbent Prime Minister Pravin Jugnauth and marking a significant political shift. So Mauritius historically has been a has been a friendly country to India. So irrespective of the political overtures, they have been in good terms with India so far. So even Prime Minister, the departing Prime Minister was also maintaining a good relation with India, along with the incumbent, the new Prime Minister, who is going to be who is also known to India as a whole. So political background ki hai, Naveen Ramgoolam, son of Sivusagar Ramgoolam, Mauritius' first Prime Minister and a major figure in its independence, a seasoned leader, Ramgoolam has held office multiple times with previous terms from 1995, 2002, 2005, 2014. So agoteo teo bahut bar Prime Minister asile, known for his role as a leader of Labour Party and his focus on socio-economic development. So socio-economic development teo Mauritiusত ভালেখিনি আনিছিলে, বহুত কেইটা স্কিমছ তেওঁ লৈ আনিছিলে, ছ'চিয়েল ইকনমিক স্কিমছ তেওঁ মৰিচাছত ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিছিলে. তো সেইটো হিচাপত ইণ্ডিয়াৰ কাৰণে ফ্ৰেণ্ডলি, বাট ষ্টিল উই হেভ টু keep our fingers crossed what is the new relation that will be building up with respect to Mauritius and India. Having the president of relation between Maldives and India, which has not been so good after the advent of the new administration. So India-Mauritius relation, geostrategic importance. So India's Sagar vision যোনটো আছে আমাৰ, তাৰপিছত আমাৰ চেকপা ট্ৰেড এগ্ৰিমেণ্ট আছে. So এইকেইটাৰ আণ্ডাৰত আমি Mauritius আমাৰ largest trading partner হয়. So all these India supported the infrastructure project, Metro Express, ENT hospital, social housing. So এই গোটেইখিনি solar power পৰা আদি কৰি পেলাই অলৰেডি Mauritiusৰ লগত ভালেখিনি friendly ties amar ase, right? So security and comprehensive agreement eta already amar juntu Mauritius lagat ase, along with the other neighboring countries. Which of the following initiatives reflect India's defense cooperation with Mauritius? So we can take the correct answer and put it in the comment box. Then COP29 breakthrough on carbon credit. So COP29, Bakut, already countries have agreed to establish a global carbon market enabling carbon trading under Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. So I mean, Paris Agreement was into carbon Article 6. Tar under carbon credit already there was consensus. So hetu under COP29 in Baku finalized an agreement to establish a global carbon credit market. So global carbon credit market eta established koribo karone already at the agreement under the Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. Certified reductions in carbon emission can now be traded with prices set by emission caps imposed by the country. So I mean, almost one carbon credit on near about like Indian rupees or 13 rupees pan ahe. So jodi kobat afforestation hoise, jodi kobat jodi green agriculture jodi hoise ba greenery jodi kobat develop hoise, tetia hole hetur upor carbon credit dia jay. Carbon credit agencies thake, India to ase enake. So eta carbon creditot hetu ako pisot trading koribo para jay. So hey aspect to yate discuss kora hoise. Aimed at directing resources to developing nations, this market could generate up to $250 billion annually by enabling cross-border cooperation. So cross-border cooperation or $250 billion or eta trading koribo para jay. Fine. So you can read this question and take the correct answer. Assam Education Department initiative for EWS reservation in private schools. So economically weaker section or karne Assam government already reservation private school or mane diar karne already kotha choli ase. Assam Education Department is set to launch a portal on November 21-24 to facilitate 25% reservation for economically weaker section students in private schools. The portal will allow eligible students to apply for reserved seats in nearby private schools. Schools across Assam, including well-known institutions in Guwahati and other districts, have been listed for this initiative. Fine. So 10% quota for economically weaker section दिया था वो 103rd Amendment Act 2019 Article 15 and 16 it would already include Korag Vise. So 10% economically weaker section quota introduced under the 103rd Constitution Amendment Act 2019 is applicable to which of the following groups? So you can take the correct answer and put it in the comment box. November 12th is the World Pneumonia Day. So in the prefix, and also Sirpur Lake, a crew from Indore Municipal Corporation and the police recently cleared 30 stalls and encroachments from the Sirpur Lake watershed region in response to the National Green Tribunal's ruling. Fine. So it's a man-made wetland in Madhya Pradesh. Junto Sirpur Maharaja Shivaji Rao Holkar junto create korisile 670 acres or at a lake, which is almost 130 years old. It provides water for the city of Indore. Also to remind you that Anil Swarup sir is going to come and you can have one-to-one interview guidance with him to get real-time feedback on how you perform in the interview. Brahmastra batch is already going on for prelims, comprehensive batch for prelims, mains up to interview. So you can join this batch for one-to-one mentorship. So that's all for today's news and analysis program. So thank you all for watching the video. See you in the next video.